Hello again, everyone. My name is Tenaka. Welcome back to another episode of Surviving Mars, the SpaceY challenge. I've just kind of let time run pretty fast. As you can see, we're now at 95% of the way through researching the cure over here. And while I was just waiting, some of the more astute of you may have noticed over here, we actually did manage to find a spot where you could just barely, this section only has one tile inside workable range, and I believe this one as well, one tile inside workable range. But we can work both the metals and the rares with a barrel right here. So I've gone ahead and set that up. It is turned off at the moment. I'll turn it on. Of course, we'll have to wait for passengers or shuttles to take people over here, just kind of organically or through births or however that's going to happen. But eventually it will happen, and hopefully we did get a small discount to our cure tech by building yet another new infirmary. The disadvantage with barrels is, of course, you can't build a spire inside them, but we're not super concerned about at the moment. I've turned off the machine parts factory. I'm going to put in a standing request for 30 units of food and also turn off the farm. Don't need anyone working there, but the basic services are all here, including a diner and a grocer. And this gives us an excuse. I also have turned off the metals extractor even from construction because we're still good on metals. But hopefully we can get some more rare metals pumping in to the electronics factory, which I will go ahead and automate as well. And yeah, other than that, there hasn't been much. We're almost done scanning over here. Of course, we've got some anomalies, which we could build yet another tunnel up to, I suppose. We're fine on machine parts. Let's see if we can find a place where that will work. Tunnels don't require any maintenance once they're built, so I may sort of give us access up here. And then send our RC commander over to actually get it built. That's going to be a little tricky because we're going to need, I guess we could do a universal depot just right here. And we could say we don't need any food, rare metals, polymers, electronics, or fuel. We need metals, concrete, and machine parts. And we want 20 of each at all times. Once we get the metals, then we'll be able to knock down our required amount. Many buildings not working. Yeah, we're having a little bit of trouble right now. Just keeping everything running since we have 150 job openings, or 130 job openings, 150 places for people. But we don't have anyone available on Earth due to the wildfire. I wish it would stop telling me about some of these buildings, to be honest. And actually, with a bunch of the grocers at low priority, I'm sure we're getting I'm sure we're getting debuffs for poor food quality as well. But pretty much everyone and their mother is assigned to work in a hawking institute. Oh look, we have some specialists. What is blue is non-specialist, white is scientist. We actually have a lot of scientists. Very interesting. We still need 5 officers, so we've yet to train any of those. I wonder how it prioritizes. Oh yes, and I sent a shipment of electronics and sent home some rares. I feel like that's well, maybe we didn't get rid of many rares. I don't remember. I know that as soon as it was available to ship home, we said get out of here. Get another dumping site in down here. Both of these are full as well. They're just so ugly. Guess we need another one over here as well. We'll do 2. And maybe they'll move some of it? But we're at 98%. There we go. 20 power. We are right up against our limit, huh? 99%.
There are Earthsick colonists.
Oh, no, you're not. Come on. Almost there. Almost. You can do it. 100%.
Sector scanned.
I'm going to go ahead and deprioritize the Hawking Institutes.
Research complete.
Wildfire the Cure, we've got a message.
Tremendous news. The cure for the wildfire disease has been discovered.
A genetically modified strain of the Martian wildfire interfaces with the RNA of the virus and effectively stops it from coagulating the blood plasma of the host. The intake of only a small amount of the cure is enough to halt the development of the disease, even though it wouldn't repair the tissue damage suffered so far. Scientists experimented with multiple growth mediums and discovered that the most effective way to proliferate the medicine is by introducing it in mold cells growing on potatoes. This is great news because we can provide enough biomass for the modified mold to grow, and if we do it quickly, we can still stand a chance to end the suffering on Earth. So the cure-tato crop has become available. Harvesting it will produce cure for the wildfire, which in turn has to be exported to Earth to end the crisis. Colonists with the infected trait will be cured permanently after their first visit in a medical building. Awesome. Okay, so let's go to all of our farms, and we grow soybeans, and then we grow cure-tatoes. And actually, I'm going to do this everywhere regardless. You're going to grow soybeans, followed by cure-tatoes. Ooh, that is a bad soil quality decrease. So it looks like we get 10 units of cure, negative 30 on the soil, and we could cure up another round of soybeans as well. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll do that. We'll lose 10% over time. And now, if we were to go down to just 2 shifts over here. One in the morning, one in the afternoon. I did that wrong. There we go. Can we get people working back where they belong? Because that's what we really need. We had everyone... Oh, concrete is gone. Okay. That's fine.
Anomaly analyzed.
So what are we working on now? Our outdome? Yeah. That is fine. Don't really need these power cables anymore. Okay. Split power grids, that was a problem that we already had. Earthsick colonists. Yeah, you're gonna get your chance to go home. Don't worry. Oh, sweet, and here's our anomalies, right. As we're almost done with everything. So you should be growing cure-tatoes, correct? Yep. Cure-tatoes, which means that over here, we still have no one living in Barrelopolis. New text available.
More to the barren environs of the red.
Lake crafting and our bio workshops. Ah, over here. Oh, interesting. I guess biorobotics being under biotech does make sense. I wonder if that would help us. It might. I don't know that giant cure-tatoes are a thing. We'll queue that up, that's minuscule. Are we still outsourcing? We are not outsourcing anymore. I also spent some of the money that we got from sending a couple shipments of rares home on outsourcing. So this actually, it looks like we need more power. 113 is not the massive amount that we're going to need if we're going to be running deficits to charge our accumulators at night. Of course, we still have polymer blades available, but not yet. Turn the diner off because we don't care about that so much.
Breakthrough discovered.
Designed forestation. Oh, sweet. So that's the tech that the terraforming initiative starts with, where forests, which are pretty late into terraforming, can spawn vistas and research sites. It was kind of nice. There's an achievement for getting $100 billion in game. And I found it pretty easy as the terraforming initiative because you just terraform to your heart's content. Once you have a bunch of forests and vistas everywhere, you just kind of set up these research domes that have nothing better to do since your production's pretty well handled in the late game. And then we just researched the Martian patents tech over and over, or copyrights, for $2 billion. While we're waiting on the vegetation to go up, or the missions to spawn. So it was kind of killing two birds with one stone. It was pretty nice. And yeah, this drone hub's kind of out in the middle of nowhere, but it just barely gets overlapped by our other two drone hubs and can reach this water over here. So you're set to not export anything. How do we export the Curtato? I'm assuming that we haven't harvested any yet. It's 5 souls per crop. If we enable workload. I don't know how anything could grow faster with a workload toggled, but... And then we're hoping that, I mean, look at all of this food right here. We have tons of food kicking around. That actually might be where our drone heavy load is.
A cargo rocket is on its way to gather the wildfire cure. People on Earth depend on our efforts to create a steady supply chain for the cure.
So the amount of wildfire cure we have to return to Earth depends on the severity of the situation there. If the situation demands it, we should expect potential future requests for the cure. Load cargo rockets with the cure and fuel and send them back to Earth until the wildfire infection is completely eradicated. Okay, so I think we've got a good head start going. Put a depot down here, and low. I will increase you to 12, just because I know that's a lot of food to go around. Which is good, because curtatos are destructive. Now we could grow cover crops, and then we could grow potatoes and curtatos. Sort of that might be the way to go. So we'll queue cover crops for after curtatos, and then we'll do curtatos, which will put us at, this is going to put us at, well, 60 here, but 70 everywhere else, everywhere that had 100%. This will go back up to 100%, down to 70 or 60 here. Or actually, no, it will take it up to 100 and then down to 60. Lots of Earthsick. We don't need to export rares. And I'm hoping up here in Barrelopolis, still nobody. That's slightly upsetting. I wonder if this cargo rocket that comes in, you can see it's a standard style of rocket. I wonder if it will need our same amount of fuel, if that's like a bonus that's just applied to who you are, or if it will need the, I think it's 35.
There are Earthsick colonists.
Plenty of Earthsick. You're gonna get your chance to leave. I really wish we could replace you though. Okay, got some births going on over here. I will turn off our infected trait as well, just because that building's not working. Apply next dome. Dude, apply next dome. Apply next dome. Apply next dome. Apply next dome. Okay, cool. So hopefully everyone will visit a medical facility and become cured, and they can live wherever they want now. Can we fix some of our unemployment issues?
Sector scanned. Milestone achieved.
Some free research there. Oh, so this rocket is also not getting our bonus to swiftness. So I think it's safe to assume that it's the rocket that carries all the bonuses, which, you know, makes sense. Alright. It does make things interesting for us, though. Anyone in Barrelopolis? We have one person. One person. Work in the grocery store. Atta girl. Wonder if we can just say we'd really like, please, some engineers. You know. Let's get started on that electronics factory. Are we stable? We are barely stable, okay. So many Earthsick. Listen. You don't want to go back there. Just trust me on that one. We're full on fuel. We've got tons of it kicking around. Let's actually build some more shuttles. It's expensive, but they don't cost us additional power. Just the one-time investment of 9 electronics and 15 polymers. So yeah, we're going back down into the danger zone as far as electronics yet again. What else is new? Are we really still only at positive 100 power? We've got to be net losing power. Guess we'll continue setting up kind of a solar farm over here. That all works fine. Experimental rocket. Critical design flaw has been discovered in the prototype rocket. How could they miss that? Luckily, the engine flaw was removed and the design has been updated. Okay. I don't think we ever got that rocket, though. So 60 cures is what we have to produce. That is delightful. I think we've got 40? Coming along? Oh, slightly more than that. It's too bad that we aren't further along in the terraforming tree, because actually I don't think we even have it unlocked to look at, yeah. But you can build outside farms that they produce crazy amounts of seeds, which are needed to continue your greenery efforts. And they also produce crazy amounts of whatever food it is that you choose to grow on them. And they're totally automated. Drones do all of the work. Yeah, I guess my miscalculation with these keeps coming in that these only produce 40 each, and I just remembered that they're actually spaced out one more. Like, so why aren't these? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm not putting anything in there. I've already got my little battery plex. But yeah, one atomic accumulator is good for 2. Because that's 80 and the atomic accumulator outputs 100. That may have been a slight miscalculation. Are any of these done already? Looks like they all started at the same time, which is going to be just fine. And I'm now debating leaving them on double curtados and cover crops, because that'll decrease our soil quality by 20 every time we get a full round. But we'll also have twice as much cure just kicking about. And we've just harvested. Let's go ahead and do that. So we'll control click curtados. We'll put cover crops at the beginning, netting us minus 20 to soil quality. But I think we can sustain that for a little while. And yeah, so it's a special cargo rocket. Hopefully the fact that it's taking 3 times as long to go between Earth and Mars isn't gonna like time us out on delivery. Like we have to get 60. I think we have 40 some odd kicking around. Also, where are they retrieving cure from? Or does it just kind of teleport? That definitely looks like cure. Because if I could build a depot for it, I would. I don't think that's a thing, though. Oh, and we're low on polymers. I mean, that's not shocking. We're low on people. That's what we really are. I'm actually going to get rid of this medical center, because we have an infirmary in there. And how's this polymer plant? So yeah, this dome actually seems to still be kicking pretty nicely. It's pretty balanced. Obviously this is going to be full. We've actually got a scientist living here? One engineer in the whole dome? This metal's far and away. Okay. No big deal. 29 people now live in Varolopolis. That's great. Oh, and you're already set to grow. Oh, engineers. Of course. Let's undo that filter. Hopefully they won't just mass exodus for no reason. They should be gainfully employed. And with 29, do we have enough? 2, 6, 8, 16, 20, 26. Yeah, we've got enough. Let's run the diner. And you are comfortable enough. Ah, okay, sure. Little engineer babies. 22 of 60, so that's a pretty disappointing harvest. Being that these farms definitely have cure, but we can't transport it to where we need. I suppose we could send the rocket home and land the next one over there. There's a farm over here too, right? Yeah, you've grown some curtato. Yeah, I don't think the shuttles are ever going to be able to get the curtato because it doesn't get brought outside the dome anywhere. Let's see if we do have a storage for it. Ah, we do. Wildfire cure. So let's just put one outside of all of our domes. This place doesn't need... Actually, we'll do one right here. And just right here. Oh, no. Right here. So hopefully... Oh, that would have been nice to know. Are you still offering that? Do you still want to give us technology? No? 50 machine parts for 281 food's not bad, but we are sacrificing a lot of our food production right now. Although there's food, we could do something silly like that. I don't know that we have the officers. We'll take a look. We will exchange wildfire cure for Mars crowdfunding. Is that just going to give us $500 million?
Research complete.
Sure. You can request 180, please.
There are Earthsick colonists.
There we go. That's going to help. I'm actually going to send a dragon home with our 10 Earthsick colonists. And, oh, we can actually get some people, so let's go ahead and launch them. I wonder if it was just a little bit of time before people start showing up again. Like some sort of modifier. We were kind of gathering people at an aggressive rate. So, how are we looking? Almost done with our second harvest of cure. And we are fairly close to sending our first rocket back.
Resources are low.
And right, we are very low on money, but we did just get some money. So we could import. It would be nice to set up a trading route, however. I suppose we could look into that pretty easily. Let's
There are Earthsick
build some trading pads over here. One more cure. Well, that sucks that our odd numbers happened to line up to 9. 6 passengers with 6 food. Much appreciated. No, we want the other way.
New colonists have arrived.
So with these trade pads, we are going to... We'll give up concrete for electronics. We'll give up metal for electronics. Or we'll give up... concrete for polymer. Now, if we can entice someone with one of these, the benefit is that we don't have to use our rocket for the trade. Yes, thank you, India. So, this should be just a recurring trade for as long as we can service it. Which I'm going to throw down. Let's see. So this is concrete, metal, concrete. I'm going to throw down some depots here. Concrete, concrete. And metal.
Resources are low.
And also some fuel. Up here. Fuel. 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 And you can go ahead and get yourself a few drones now. We are one cure shy. Interesting that this one is so poor. Although I guess that's based on the crop quality, which makes a good deal of sense. Yeah, we're low on everything. We're not low on machine parts. I mean, the fact that we're not producing anything is a little worrisome. Oh, did they keep their own fuel? I thought we had to refuel them. Take it straight from the source there. That drone is smart. It's going places. So that, we already ate through those polymers too. We are in trouble as far as maintaining what we have. Let's load up on a cargo rocket with a couple of polymers, a couple electronics, and one of machine parts. 40, 40, 10. To 50. There we go. We'll do that.
Resources
Kind
are
of had
low.
a small heart attack there because leaving that screen was right when the rocket left. Thought maybe we had sent them instead of received them. But I don't believe that to be the case. In fact, I think we might have just exported some rares, which is fine at this stage because we'll take the money. Why are we so negative on water? A leak. Oh, that is the reason, huh? Careful, little drones. And please do quickly repair. Come on. There we go. Yeah, we're doing okay. Negative 162. These are all full, which is good to see. 238 positive in the early morning. Nice. And oh, we're so close. Yeah, so the soil quality is really gonna make a big difference here. If we had a ton of people kicking around instead of a ton of job vacancies, I'd throw down another dome and just grow. 6 times 6 is 36 and 32 in an arcology. That's reasonable, or I guess it'd be 6 times 5. Anyway. Because we'd need their services.
Meteor shower incoming.
Okay. Earth-sick colonists. That's the opposite of what we want right now. For real. I suppose we could do some really drastic things and like shut down some domes. Move people around. Look, I'll tell you what, we really don't need this Hawking Institute right now. So if these scientists could please find other jobs. And we've launched our first cure. There it goes. Do we have any more applicants? 9. We will absolutely take 9. I'm going to turn off exports but launch. We'll take the money this time, but we don't want it in the future.
Colonists.
How? I just launched the rocket. You should have gotten on it. And here comes another 60 cure wanted. Ugh. But we're currently in our off season as we try to build back up to 70. Yikes. So let's see, can we get a breakdown that shows how many farms we have? Domes? No. Buildings. Inside buildings. Farms. Don't care about those. We only want farms. How many farms do we have? In the entire colony. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can grow 60 cure at a time, theoretically. So I think what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna double up on cover crops. So it's gonna be a little while before this cargo rocket gets its cure. But hopefully that'll be worth it, because then hopefully every time Cure Potatoes comes around, we are...
There are Earthsick colonists.
On the way. How are we doing over here on food? We have plenty in store, but we're on cows, which is the super long one. We really don't want to fall behind on food. But I'm pretty sure that that ranch will keep us going. The cover crops is going to hurt us, and I mean obviously Cure Potatoes aren't really edible either. We'll get our more passengers. We'll put them
Funding
over.
received.
Yeah, here's fine actually. New planetary anomalies, always nice to see. We're gonna.
New colonists have arrived.
Let's check them out. Any for research progress. RC transport for new technologies. Scientists for research progress. Let's send Phoenix 2 on that. Just gonna be waiting on the fuel. How many drones are over here? 12? It'd be interesting to see if we had 15 drones, if each one of them would just grab a fuel. Pretty sure it doesn't work that way, but it would be interesting. Still no one working over here. Or at this machine parts factory. This dome is pretty much dead. I mean, the farm, definitely priority, as well as the ranch. Actually, we'll make sure that the ranch knows its priority. A nice benefit of the ranch is that they actually prefer non-specialized people. Very handy in our case.
Anomaly analyzed.
There's more to the barren environs of the Red Planet.
So, farm automation, which is right here. That's going to be huge for us right now. We're absolutely going to want that. Martian Warden's not taking sanity damage from disasters is okay. And resilience is nice. We'll probably have a bunch of them kicking around, so we'll throw that second in the queue. There's our missile defense system, or meteor defense system. Great. I think we've grown a little past needing that. Of course, in 2 souls we're going to have a meteor storm. A faint signal was traced to originate from the high mountains just outside our colony's vicinity. The signal seems harmless, but it can very well be a spying device. Do we ignore it? Send a colonist in a shuttle to investigate. I like that. Our explorer discovered an old device hidden in a cave. It is of terrestrial origin, perhaps a relic of the old space race. Upon nearing it, the device transmitted the following. I have been in here for 100 years. I have observed and gathered information for all this time. I know secret activities and weather patterns, yet have no one to share them with, for I have been forgotten, and I am bored. Now that I am fully awake, once more I plan to end my existence and execute my self-destruct protocol. Before I do that, however, I shall test if you are deserving of the data I have to share. I shall tell you a simple riddle. Answer it, and you will know all I know. Fail, and you will be destroyed along with me. I make 2 people out of 1. What am I? So a mirror, which makes a reflection, an obstetrician, which makes a baby, a mood, which makes you Two-Face, I guess, or a thought, which is sort of the Shakespearean I think therefore I am. I'm going to go with an obstetrician. We have lost contact with the expedition after that one last line from the AI. Furthermore, we have detected seismic activity which correlates to an explosion. It's doubtful Duke Garrison survived the event. Oh man, with a name like Duke Garrison? That's unfortunate. And of course that's going to deplete our applicant pool, not that there's a ton of people in it. We'll launch anyway. Just because we need people. We need many people, many fast. Isn't there a tech? I think we already have it. I think we've done this before. Live from Mars or something? So, reducing flaws after sanity breakdowns. Ah, there it is. More applicants. Okay, so we're done there. Oops. We've got 1 rocket ready to land. Oh, with our RC transport, of course. Yes, please. You are offering concrete for polymers. Is that not recurring?
Meteor
No, it looks like it
incoming.
is. Okay. Okay, we're in trouble now with these meteors. Mostly up here, that's fine. I want you to just move this way, please. You are already good to go. Let's send 6 people for research progress, 6 scientists. Yeah, let's send some scientists. Surely we've got 6 of those kicking around. And we do. Good to see.
Resources are low.
Yeah, we're low on machine parts because no one will work in the machine parts factory. If we just make it 1 shift, just like pretty please. Do we just not have enough people? No, we've got plenty of space over here. Maybe they're not comfortable enough? I don't know, that's kind of bizarre. I would have expected them to spread themselves out a little bit better than that. Here's our 6 passengers from Earth.
Anomaly analyzed.
3,000 science is great. Yeah, that farm automation is going to free up quite a bit of workspaces for us. I mean, it's only 2 per,
New
but
colonists have arrived.
that's 12 more people that can
Meteor incoming.
make some machine parts. Get out! Get out! Get moving! Go!
Anomaly found.
Quick! Quick!
Meteor incoming.
Ah! A new anomaly, awesome. Our RC transport got clobbered. That's okay. Here's our explorer. Also gonna get clobbered.
Meteor incoming.
Oof. I don't think these can get destroyed. Yeah, that was a pretty direct hit. Very robust. Good job. You are ready to launch. So let's send some more people away to do the sciencey things. Wasn't that Phoenix 2? Well, the other Phoenix 2 is here with some more people, which we will gladly accept. Let's check out Barrelopolis a little. So we're at 32 people, which is 3/4 capacity. Still tons of engineers. Let's turn the machine parts factory on, as well as the metals.
Analyzed.
Maybe they won't just move sort of on their own. It is nice that we can grow almost 2 full crops in the amount of time that it takes one of these curtato harvests to come down. You can see we've already got 47. They are working at different speeds, huh? That's nice. Maybe that's sort of what we want to do, is stagger them. I don't really see the benefit in that. Uh-oh. We are going to be hurting on water. Okay, where can we find some water? Split power grids. Oh yeah, because under there I can't reach it. There we go. Got it. We need to land another rocket. 6 passengers here. Come work in Barrelopolis. There is water over here. I think we should start building tons of moisture vaporators. Just sort of everywhere that we can. Just outside of the radius. We've got some nice long cable runs that actually, if we do, we can get one more square by alternating opposite sides of the pipeline. But by having these kind of long cable runs, we need to maintain them anyway, so we might as well use that real estate. That's going to get dusted on. I'll leave you out. And that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 water, which is 1 shy of what we were getting from the now depleted deposit. Now we have no choice here. And we'll look to avoid the dust when we do expand over here.
Resources are low. Crop failure reported.
Yikes. I don't care about the crop failure for food, but it sucks that we didn't get the soil quality increase. Okay, Phoenix 2, you can launch to Earth. Phoenix 1, you are also set to not explore. Great. You come up here and fix him. 47 of 60 is good. And Phoenix 1, anomalies. Aha! 6 scientists. Surely we have that. Nice. And you still produce babies? Good, good. It might be worth it to build a another education dome for all of our little kids. Just because I know that this is only 16 and 15 possible. We could do 3 of those in one basic dome. Where would we want to do something like that? I mean, ideally it would be...
Analyzed.
somewhere where we could put a bunch of outside work for people who lived in an arcology there. I think we're just gonna be fine. Did you not... Oh, you're closed up tight, right. Okay, he's all fixed. Let's go down here. We'll get rid of this Universal Depot as we don't need it anymore. Our 6 passengers on Phoenix 1, which has once again become our anomaly machine, can come down over here. We will thank you for the polymers, that was very helpful. Let's go down to 1 work shift in these places. How we doing on that research? We're close. We've got money if we wanted to play some outsourcing games. But I think we're okay. Yeah, and that's all the planetary anomalies, correct? Yes. So funding, metal, science that sticks, but we don't really need it, nor can we afford it. Yeah, I think that's going to do it for this episode. We have the cure. Now we're just racing to manufacture it and send it back to Earth. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. I'm Tenakov. I'll catch you in the next episode.